everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. It seems that Bao can't catch a break. Today we're talking about Bao, the whale, a person under United Talent. She is an English-speaking VTuber. She's gotten pretty popular ever since she debuted on the 30th of October of 2020. What are we talking about? Well, we're finding out through a place called our VTuber Drama. It's one of the Reddits, and it is specifically, as mentioned, about VTuber Drama. Well, today we're talking about something that they have there, which is someone putting out something about Bao. Thoughts on Bao the whale. Their whole thing here is about people who Bao follows. It says here, I'm not even against because hoping wrong or just overreacting. I've been honestly thinking about, I've been having some thoughts about the type of people Bao follows on Twitter, specifically concerning a number of white supremacists she follows, or at least alleged white supremacists. I'll be honest and say that even though I'm a fan of Bao, I don't watch everything she does. I can't catch every stream, I can watch every video or VOD, so I always have the little voice in the back of my mind questioning if maybe she isn't the type of person she seems to be. Of course she isn't. We do not know the lives of the streamers or how much of their personalities are camera only, but then again, that's only what I meant, and you probably know that already. For example, that's not what I meant, for example, early last year, she used to follow Kersha right until most people were aware of the type of person she is. A couple of weeks later, she was outed as being white supremacist and bigot, at least alleged by one side of the community to be that. She unfollowed her, and I thought she was at the end of that. But last time I checked, she was following her again. I don't know exactly what happened, but it must have been relatively recently, since I remember she wasn't following her in November. She also happens to follow Ririgaki, the French blank rat VTuber. There are also people she has never collabed with or even interacted with, as far as I'm aware, so I'm having trouble imagining a reason for her following them. There are also some things about Bao herself that gave me a weird vibe, and I have been able to look past, like her weird obsession with Asmongold from a couple years ago. This guy's going way too far back. Holy moly. This is like a spurging out. Just like, I don't know what's going on here. Granted, he wasn't as big a bigot as he is now back then as he is now, but he definitely wasn't the best person either. She even follows him to this day. She also follows Tectone and Nuxtaku, which you could group up with Asmongold Wave, and wave away by saying that she just follows them because they're big streamers on the platform, which is what I used to think before I noticed that aforementioned Kersha and Ririgaki follows. I'm well aware that following someone doesn't mean you endorse them, but like I said, having a hard time coming up with reasons for her to even follow them to begin with. Jesus Christ, there's also big pals of Scoochan, who's a blatant right-wing grifter. I never heard of that about Scoochan. Right-wing grifter. Okay, this guy has a certain leaning, as you can tell. Even though most people wouldn't know that unless they watch her streams and watch her clips channel, where she's pretty explicit about the type of people she wants to cater to. And then he gives a Scoochan VT link to her YouTube channel. Given that most people don't know Scoochan past being a VTuber artist on Twitter, and I didn't used to hold that against Bao until now. You shouldn't hold that against Bao, period. Let her have, you cannot police the type of people that people follow. Again, we're looking at the bigger picture here, twice the coincidence, 3 times the pattern, and all that. Also, this Fillion, who is pretty much the biggest English-speaking VTuber, does not shy away from the occasional R joke or collab with bigots. But given that anyone collabs with her regularly, it's not much you can say about that one. Overall, I don't know what to think. Like I said, I'm probably just overreacting. Yeah, you are. Can't really just ignore the type of things in the current political climate with bigotry and all kinds of pretty much normalized and ever encouraged by most people. I know that most internet personalities are apolitical and do not to alienate any potential audience members, but honestly, I'm tired of people who stand for nothing, and actively ignore these uncomfortable conversations that are necessary in our current times. I've loved Bao for years, and I think I like to think that she's a good person. She's okay with discrimination of this kind against marginalized groups of people. As much as it'll break my heart, I don't know if I can support her anymore. This person is spurging out for some reason, and they do understand. That was written about a month and a half ago. Maybe they were having issues in their life, maybe, possibly, and that's why they didn't post it before. It says I may be overreacting. That's an understatement there. Given my concern comes mostly from people that she follows and nothing else. The first reaction is, I think, the reaction that everyone else is having here. I think you should touch grass, because they continue to put on here the people that she's following: Ririgaki, Kirsha, Nuxtaku, and Tectone, as well as Zach, Asmongold, all the people that this person is blocking. So basically, it's one of those things. I don't like these people, so you shouldn't either. Fans do that a lot. It's not the first time I've seen a fan do this, but whoa, to actually put it on there and think that they're right in some way, shape, or form. The first thing there, I think you should touch grass. Second, I think OP needs to touch grass. He needs to, whoever they are, needs to step away for a little bit and just, enjoy life. You cannot let yourself be guided so much in your hatred of others and have that guide and mark who you are and what you do and all that kind of stuff. My guess is some of those follows were from when they were relatively normal, and she hasn't bothered unfollowing them. Following people using a sign of endorsement. Hell, Chibidoki follows both Nux and Tectone. 100% positive she doesn't share or even endorse their views. Tectone was never, ever not an unsufferable, but though following isn't just an endorsement. Yeah, Tectone is known as an abrasive figure. Period. Not necessarily because of his politics. He just has an abrasive personality. What most people consider, at least, abrasive personality. I don't really care what he thinks or like what his personal beliefs are. He does his own thing. I don't necessarily follow him. I don't necessarily hate him. I don't necessarily support him. I'm just kind of, in the middle on the whole thing. It's true that you can say that for some reason, Kersha and Ridi always have been fash. Well, that's, again, according to some people. Follows aren't as big a deal as some people think. If she isn't doing anything you find concerning, then she's fine. I know you can't watch everything she puts out, but if she was whatever you're worried she is, then you would have been spotted it by now. Probably people she followed in the past. Like if people are saying, yeah, she probably followed people in the past. She probably did this in the past, and it's not really a reason to dislike somebody or to be worried about them or anything like that. Also, like the person says, up the age requirements on accounts here. Not even that. We just need active mods in general. The only mod here is inactive as F. The only mod here is, and it doesn't do this. The person that doesn't do anything and refuses to take control of the subreddit or take on more moderation. If it's only one mod, then yeah, I can understand how things like this get through. I think it's good that they posted it because they are getting actual useful things out here, which is, yeah, you're overreacting. Yeah, take some time away. And don't be so serious about these types of things. Don't think so seriously on these types of situations because it isn't as bad as you're making it out to be. It isn't as bad as you think. You are quite literally overreacting on the whole thing. I do hope that the person that did this is doing well. Number one, I hope they're doing well. But beyond that, is able to continue enjoying Bao and anyone else they've been enjoying without worrying about who they follow. We have an update on the whole Hasan Pippa drama thingamadoobs happening there. It's always funny to see Hasan crash out because it's like a car crash. You just can't look away. So let's take a look at something that happened recently. There is, the base Yabbit strikes. Our Lord and Savior Pippa is out there doing the Lord's work. And what is the Lord's work? Let's just take a look again for all those who maybe hadn't seen the other ones that I had posted out there. Of course, it's normal. A lot of people don't look at stuff that I do.
Hey, thanks for the heads up on HP.
HP is Hasan Piker because that's the one that that she was talking about when it came to him.
I appreciate it. I needed it, and I will take care of it. So,
I asked him not to collab with Hasan Piker. He's going on Hasan's stream.
Or at least he was planned to.
I forget what exactly I wrote. Somebody can bring up the vibe. But
so yeah, she did that, and then we have this where he found out that she did do that. He said, wait, and his team literally said that they would do it in April. A strange response is fine, who cares? So, of course, Hasan always does this. He always does this. When things are not going so well for him, he's like, who cares? But, he's actually going insane inside. You guys are toxic, every single one of you. It's proving the $5 donation from that hater. Also, he goes to Tucker Carlson in Russia Today. What do you mean I'm too toxic? He has a show on Russia Today. At the end of the day, picking between my community and that I have comprised of well-intentioned individuals who sometimes get really annoying, versus a guy having his moment on TikTok. Of course, I'd pick my community. You guys do need to be less annoying regardless. John Kiriakou is a CIA whistleblower. He did spend some time in jail for whistleblowing on some of the things that happened in the CIA and enhanced interrogation and that type of stuff is usually what goes on there. So let's take a look and see what goes on here.
I saw recently that John's going on Hasan Piker's stream. A lot of his rhetoric is anti-American. His community is also extremely toxic, especially to the left. Curious as to why you're associating with that. I'm not going on Hasan Piker.
Wait, what?
Hasan Piker reached out.
Okay. He said he is. I don't know why he's now saying he's not.
And I said, no, thank you. I've got nothing scheduled with him.
So there you go. That's when he went on the whole rant later on about it. And we have Dark Enjoyer going on and, a little bit of, I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a history behind everything before I show you the newest part that he kind of crashed out on.
A VTuber told him not to. There's a video of it. Which VTuber?
Then he's trying to find out which one it is.
It's probably someone taking credit for it. But it was Pippa. Who is Pippa? Pippin Pika, I believe. Who the fuck is that?
Of course, he figures out not knowing what it is, and then he goes through and tries to find out what what happened
Collab
here.
with Hasan Piker. He's going on Hasan's stream.
Are people
I
that
forget what
stupid?
exactly I wrote. Somebody can bring up the vibe, but I.
Zach said he's gonna go on Twitter and DM John yesterday for an interview to get one up on you. No, she was on call with him. This is a cameo, guys. I mean, maybe she actually did a call with him or something, but also none of this matters. Like, who gives a fuck if I can't fucking interview John Kiriakou? Who cares?
Of course, he always does. Like I said last time, he always does this because he's trying to be like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm big. I'm going to be able to do my own thing. When he is just going insane inside. He's just absolutely, over the edge on how pissed off he is about this whole situation. Let's take a look at the most recent one. Son responds to Pip taking credit for spoiling the John Kiriakou collab, says he wishes her well and hopes she gets better. Again, it's like trying to dig at Pippa in this whole situation. Kiriakou also revealed he's now willing to do a co-collab with Piker and 2 other controversial young successful broadcasters in April. None of this matters. We directly in contact. That's why I was kind of confused. I'm a fan. He's done stuff with Young Turks back in the day. I think these guys get off on trying to secure these weird victories. I interview people all the time. They have big audiences and constantly fomenting hate, literally leaning into cameos. I don't know who this person is. Wish them well. Hope they get better.
Also, none of this matters. Like, who gives a fuck if I can't fucking interview John Kiriakou? Who cares?
Requested this false. Playing Overwatch, and there was only like 2 requests left, so I very quickly wrote something.
Let's see when he says continue on this whole thing.
Wait, but it wasn't canceled. He said yesterday there will be something in April. Yeah, we are directly in contact with John. That's why I was kind of confused as to his response initially. I didn't understand it. I'm a fan. I like his background. I like that's it.
See where he reveals things.
But the dude already flipped on it just today.
Thanks for the $9.99, John. You should continue. You should reconsider doing Hasan Piker's show. Hasan Piker's. Your audiences overlap more than people think, especially on U.S. foreign policy, propaganda, censorship, and corruption. Why not do it?
I have an idea about Hasan Piker and his show, as well as 2 other kind of controversial, young, successful broadcasters. I have an idea, and we may do something all together in April.
Okay.
Constantly fomenting hate. And then
so he's not getting the what he originally wanted. So that's why he's still crashing out. It's not like a huge win for Hasan or anything like that. He's still crashing out because he was originally just going to be just him, or at least he thought it was just going to be just him. And yeah, he's crashing out on the whole thing of saying, I wish them well, hope they get better, basically assuming that Pippa has an issue, either psychological or otherwise, kind of pushing that whole thing there. And it is no longer just going to be Hasan himself. It is going to be, kind of a collab with several others. So he's not going to be the main character there, which is still what pisses Hasan off, because he has a whole big main character syndrome. He likes being the main character and all these things, pretending that he has much higher reach than he actually does. Rima Evenstar is the fox girl, horse girl, VTuber, whichever way you want to see her. She is someone who does deep dives into different VTubers, does like retrospectives type of things for VTubers and stories like that. And she also has gotten into like the commentating, news tubing, whatever you want to call it type of thing. And she's more of a commentator, I believe, part-time supervillain and showmaker. We have her here, which is, she recently did this thing on Neurosama. She did a whole like deep dive on Neurosama, what it was, what's happening, etc. And as a reaction to that, some people have said, why did you AI generate the thumbnail though? Which is here. It says the thing with Vidal and Twitch in the background. And it says likely AI generated, Gen AI. More than likely from Quen or Juan or any one of those. Not Stable Diffusion, Dolly, Z Image or anything like that. More likely Quen. According to what this person was able to get. Remember, the AI image detectors can be a little, what would I call it? Not too reliable, because if there is, like, for example, an AI assisted upscaling of an image. You have it on 1080p or 720p image. You upscale the value of it to be more sharp, or if you want to brighten it or just make it into a 4K image in order to get it, because the the compression that YouTube adds into there after they process everything can really make it pretty bad. And that's what you want. You want it to be a little bit better, the image, if it's used especially in the video, etc. You want it to be upscaled. If you upscale it through the generative AI, the quote-unquote Gen AI, the Quen, Wan, whatever, it will be seen from then on as the image from that. And the reason why I say this is because, there are other people that are like Rima, and I share the same thumbnail artist. I can personally vouch for his work. He is that good and does not AI generate thumbnails. And now Rima provided layer breakdown. Please take this down. Appreciate this. Thank you. It's been working with him since inception of my channel. He is amazing. Respect your videos, but I'm pretty sure the artwork's not done by a human. Ask my artist friend because I didn't really want to get this wrong. Pointing out these actions being mistakes an artist wouldn't make. Things like that. Well, I mean, how would you know what an artist makes or not? Thanks for your detailed writing. As Neurosama model, I enhance it using waifu 2x realizer GAN just to make it more crisp and HD compared to original image that I use, because I personally can't work with low resolution images. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for the clarification. I apologize if I came across badly. AI upscaling just sits in an area where it can give arguably inhuman, unsettling vibe to me. And it says here, where do we stand on those smart lassos they have now? Arguably just expansion of selection tools. My stance on AI as a tool, not a replacement, and outright dislike of AI, AI upscalers sit in a gray area where it lies more on the side of I don't like, as a personal opinion. AI upscaler, and the way I see it, other people may see it wrong, AI upscaler is technically not generative AI. I mean, I guess it can be generative AI. Technically, actually, it is technically generative AI, but it's not generative AI in the way that other people think of it as, looking at other people's work and just creating a random work and making it seem like it is yours. This is a bit different. This is basically, like I said, making it crisper. They already said there, making it more crisp. I see this as not an issue, like a smaller issue there. They actually did do their own stuff here. But the AI upscaled image is the one that they used to start doing their work on. Also, you're from Indonesia, right? And this is something in Indonesian here too. So this is less of a big issue than people are making it out to be. And Rima has kind of gone in here and, just kind of going and thanking other people, doing other things here, other things that around there. But yes, in general, this is a big one that has become an issue for her, and it is just AI upscaling, not generative AI. V.Live Unite is something that I've covered before because of a concert that they're going to be doing soon with Rie and Uruka. It says, we're posting with performers revealed. Rie and Uruka coming to V.Live Unite for a special White Day show. White Day is March 14th and March 15th in Japan, and in many places in Asia. Like I think South Korea also does White Day, and other places do White Day as well. It is a big concert that they're going to be doing, and during this, they have announced the virtual music show that's going to be there and new 3D live outfits. So there's going to be a moment where they are going to be showing off some new outfits in their 3D live. The waiting room is here, which is on the V.Live _Unite channel. And, it has a collaboration, the new collaboration feature that YouTube has with this. And what is V.Live? V.Live is a artist performance type of agency, type of group that helps coordinate these type of performances when it comes to concerts and other 3D performances like that. It's another platform for people to, a channel / platform / whatever, to facilitate things like this. Amelia Watson is on stage once again for Hololive, at least in this case for a Hololive production event. And we have it, Amelia Watson is, of course, still a member. She is an affiliate, which means that she can come and go as she please. She doesn't necessarily have to do anything inside of Hololive if she doesn't want to. She's not required to do anything there, but she is still a part of Hololive production. She's still a part of Hololive EN Myth, along with Ina, Kiara, Cali, and right now Gura is the only one who has fully graduated. So she's able to do her own independent stuff and do this as well, which is why she's here today. And we're talking about Oro Crony, which is the person that she was on stage with for something that you can see here. This is the new form that Crony has taken for her birthday celebration, Fall in Grace. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and still beauty and great, and she's still beauty and grace. My birthday live is happening with guests, songs, announcement, and lore. And here we go. Waiting room is right there for everybody. And before we get started, we're going to talk about the choreography. Happy birthday, Crony. You always give me so much love and energy. I love you. I also definitely received your love. Thank you for trusting me with choreography for your new precious song. Your precious new song that she's doing here. This is where we're going to be talking about everything here. Going to be showing it to you in as short a moment as I can, because I usually take like 10-15 minutes when I normally talk about this. So let's go. Let's talk a little bit about it. Going to be skipping to and fro as always. So let's go.
Was governed by the gods of light and order, the human realm, the demon realm, and the heavenly realm.
So this is the lore.
All worlds.
I believe this is her new song. Very nice. Ooh, that's the part I want to show you. That is good. I didn't stay on that one for a little bit. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone, to my 3D live. My name is Orocronia from Hololive. Yay!
大好きなフレンドだから。
Oh, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow. Stop. Thank
So
you.
cute. So cute. So cute.
じゃあまたね。
And that was Raura right there. And that was the end of the Raura version, the Raura section. Now this is the one you guys have all been waiting for, and I've been waiting for. Amelia Watson as a kitsune, interestingly enough. And that was the section that we had with Amelia Watson right here, having some fun with Crony in her new form. And I'm very, very glad that I was able to show that to you. And I'm very glad that her being affiliate allowed her to be able to come back like that. She's being very active in her choreography, and I love it. I love it.
course. But...
Yeah, it's a gazebo. Well
With a
deserving.
door.
For
gazebo,
goddess like
of course.
me, if you can't tell.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're a goddess.
Yeah, I mean, my beauty is pretty telling.
Oh.
So.
Well, yeah. You know, you're decent.
Decent. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you happen to open this cage,
Yeah.
you know, you can put it on the tab.
Release D.
Woo!
This is their song. She got that walk in her.
Only あんこ。
あ、それだけ。Oh, okay, wow.
嘘やけど。いっぱいあるけど、あんこが一番好きです。
Ah, okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind for next time. That's the case. Oh, I have one more question. What kind of game do you like?
ある。
Hoping to have Wada Mama appear at this year's birthday celebration.
Wada Mama is right there. There we go. And we're going to take a look also for the last one because it is going very long and I do apologize for that. I just wanted to show the full showcase for you guys here with Eternal Crony Happy. The Happy here for Oro Crony. And it's just a lot of birthday goods. You're going to just see a lot of birthday goods here for her. The Eternal Crony Happy, the Crony Love button badge, the Hour Devotion Oshi bag, and the Divine Chibi plushie keychain. Let's take a look at there. There's the button badge. There is the Hour Devotion Oshi bag, and the plushie there. And as well as this here. It's all amazing. I'm very, 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 very glad that she was able to do all this. Very glad she was able to have this amazing showcase here of, you know, our friends and having fun with all the music and all of the choreography that she did.
I need to swap mine back over off of my BRB screen, okay? Hang on a minute. My chat is...
Let's go. Tell me everything.
Okay, so first of all, Vanta has Fortnite sheets, but he uses them on his couch. What? And then he's got the clear plastic covering over it because he doesn't want people to damage the Fortnite sheets that he puts on the couch.
Oh, sheets. I thought you said cheats. I was like,
I thought you said sheets as well. I was like,
Sheets.
I was like what?
No, I heard it correctly. They just can't hear. Vanta.
No, they can't, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Confirm?
Oh, no, I don't have those. At least I don't think I do.
I don't believe you.
What do you mean?
Was not convincing at all.
I don't believe
What's a
you.
way
That
I
was
can
not
say
convincing
it
at
that's
all.
convincing?
And I'm getting beat.
I don't
I'm
know if
getting
you pay
beat to
attention
hell
to
right
like
now.
Vanta's game status, but it has been stuck on.
First, we're talking about being in Vanta's sheets for some reason, and I'm getting beaten to a pulp because of that. I don't know what's going on. I'm not in Vanta's sheets. Maybe you guys are. We're talking about sheets, not cheats. In Fortnite sheets. I don't know if he has the Suicide sheets or something like that, or being in Suicide sheets. I don't know what's going on, but you guys are beating me up, and it's well, actually, thinking about it, it's normal now. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.